that goes. Welcome back to the channel, man. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. You appreciate it. We got some installs going down today. As you guys can see, different Evo than mine. Mine has to be outside because we have the red one in here in-house to get it installed. We have a 4-inch ETS front mount intercooler. You guys have seen us in the past do a Depot Racing 4-inch intercooler. So let's be a little comparison to that before if you guys have already seen that video. ETS is obviously a way more popular brand, and we're gonna check out the actual quality of this and how easy and plug and play this thing is. But let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so on top of doing the 4-inch front mount intercooler from ETS, we also got the upper intercooler piping to match that. We did do the 90-degree elbow plus the rear section there, so that's nice and easy. That's just gonna be naturally be plugged in from what we do with the front mount, but y'all. All right, hood damper in action, bro. If you guys did not just see that video, we did just do hood dampers on this car over here. Way more modern looking freaking amazing, and check that video out. I also wanted to just take a quick second and thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. That's super awesome. If you guys do enjoy these videos, please hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it, and subscribe if you want to continue seeing this content that we'll be cranking out every single week for you guys. So yeah, let's jump in it. So first things first is if you guys have not done it before, we're gonna go ahead and take off our front bumper so we can actually get access to this. Here's a link right here if you guys need to know how to remove your front bumper nice and easy, but I'll go ahead and set you guys down and we'll do a little fast forward action to take this one off quick. Guys, just a little tip here too when I'm getting all these down here, and same things with the fenders. As you can see, I'm using this little right angle tool right here. This thing I got like Lowe's, it works freaking awesome. I definitely suggest it. I use it on almost every single job I have. All right, and there she is. Just kidding, that was a condenser, dude, but look at that. I mean, same, dude. The front mount intercooler and the stock ones are absolutely hideous. They're not bar and plate. They're super, super skinny. We're gonna replace them with this big old fat boy. Just to show you really quickly, and then I'll set you down to undo this all. You do have just some 10 millimeters, because remember, we're doing this upper intercooler piping right here. We're gonna change this out. Stock, you did have the little flex style one. He has already upgraded this, but he's decided to do the entire new one from ETS. So you're just gonna go ahead and disconnect your 10 here and 10 here, right off this little elbow. You can keep those connected down here. You're gonna have a 10 and 10 here. You're gonna have, I believe, 12s right here holding this little bracket in. And then on the very bottom, you're gonna have two 10s right there holding that side. And then way under there, you're gonna have two 14s holding the very bottom. After you disconnect all that and then take off your couplers, mind you, just like the last one, if you did see that video, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that little coupler right off because these things do not really flex, and we're gonna be replacing these with nice silicone ones anyways. But yeah, let me go ahead and set you down and knock this out. So everything disconnected. The 10's already off of here for these clamps, as we did the ones up here. We got our, these were actually 12s down here on the very bottom, our 12s up on the top. Everything is loose goose now, okay? The only thing holding this thing in is gonna be your little rubber hangers right here, okay? So I'm gonna disconnect those in a second, but first, now I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead. Again, these are gonna get replaced with the new ETS silicone nice ones. So I can go ahead and just cut these things off. You're not gonna reuse this crap. This stuff gets so stiff after a long time that it barely flexes and it's almost impossible to take it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead, and to make it easier, go ahead and just cut it off with a razor. All right, guys, and that is on my car. I do have the Depot Racing 4-inch front mount intercooler. Just to give you a comparison, they both are bar and plate. They're both 4-inch. They both are 800 plus horsepower capable. I have zero complaints of the construction of that. The only complaint I have about the Depot Racing one, for starters, the price is amazing, but they are always on back order, okay? You do need to directly email them. That's how I got mine and one of my buddies. I had to message him and see the exact date he's coming out. But regardless, if you want to spend a little bit more money, you will not be dissatisfied with this, man. The welds are freaking amazing on this bar and plate intercooler, 4 inches. The construction is awesome on it, okay? Only difference is 2.5 here, 2.5 here on the outlet. It is 3 inch on the Depot Racing one, that's not gonna make a difference, man. You don't need to worry about that, but that is it, man. This is freaking absolutely gorgeous construction, as I said. And look at this old skinny mini stock front mount intercooler, looking like a radiator, not bar and plate, old ugly intercooler piping. Now with this beautiful ETS powder coated piping, all new hardware, everything comes with it. Go ahead and set you guys down and we will pop this piece in. All right, guys, so this is important when you're installing this. This is the 4-inch, so it's gonna be very tight fitment in there. So to protect this, you do have cardboard on the back here protecting all these fins. Same thing on the front. I don't wanna mess the finish up as we're installing this, so I'm just gonna put this little provided piece. This was already on here when you got it. Just reconnect that. And we're just gonna connect now the hangers on both sides, and then we'll be able to do the 12s on the bottom, and then we can go ahead and start connecting the intercooler piping. Just kidding, guys. The back one I'm actually taking off because it is such a tight fitment. It is not even fitting with this cardboard piece in the back. This is the piece that goes against the condenser for the AC, so you don't have to worry about it getting damaged too much. Just be really careful not to dent it up. Alright guys, and that is it, man. As you guys can see, both hangers on there. Super solid construction after you get the 12s down on the bottom there. We'll now do our upper intercooler piping from there, connect the 12s again, all the way back to that little elbow. It does have all new, brand new hardware and new couplers. And then, of course, we're going to be connecting with another coupler and hardware. Just that little gap right there. Take off your tape. We did keep the tape on all the way to the end to make sure we didn't drop anything in it. But let's go ahead and set you guys down, connect that, and then we'll put this new piping on, and then we'll slap this front bumper back on. All right, so now all tightened down, guys. Remember your 2 lips for each of the sides are in the center here, making sure that your bands here or your clamps are not on those. They're actually right onto the other side. I try to make it to where it's on the other side of it, but I also have a little bit of an edge of the coupler on this side to make sure it holds it really nice and secure. This is aluminum. Don't go absolutely nuts on it. Make sure it's really tight. You'll know when it's tight enough, basically when this rubber starts almost like overlapping or bulging out a little bit. As soon as it bulges out a little bit, you're good to go. That's how I personally keep mine, and my piping is, knock on wood, never slipped off on any car I've ever touched. So that is that, man. We'll go ahead and jump to the top and we will connect that top portion. Okay, so here's our new upper intercooler piping. I did go ahead off camera, bolt this together already just to save some video time. I did put the new clamp on the back side. This is the reducer one. I have my small reducer clamp just hanging over here waiting for me to slip it on so I can tighten that. Same thing here, make sure you get a little bit of an edge, clamp that down until it starts bulging out just a touch. I'll most likely clamp that down here in a second. After that one goes on, the center here, as you can see, I'd have the same thing, making sure your lips are in the center, a little bit of an edge of the coupler on the both sides, and then clamp those down. This one is loose, so I can actually shimmy this one a touch as I clamp it down. All right, dude, and there it is, man. Nice powder-coated ETS intercooler piping up top there with the elbow, the 4-inch front mount intercooler. Everything is clamped back down just like normal. Perfect clearance all the way through. Go ahead and set you guys down, slap this bumper back on, and we are done with this job. All right, guys, and that is it, man. ETS's 4-inch front mount intercooler installed, as well as our upper intercooler piping with elbow. Their welds are amazing. The fitment is absolutely perfect, and I'm extremely impressed once again with their quality as a whole. We've already done the ETS Extreme exhaust with test pipe before on a different car, and we did their top mount turbo kit before as well, and the quality on both of those products, awesome. Not shy on this product either. This fitment is awesome, guys, and I would recommend it for anybody who wants to do a front mount intercooler, especially since they have different variations of thicknesses depending on what kind of power you're looking for. Either way, they'll all plug in the same. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe for more stuff, guys, share the video, and we'll see you in the next one.